convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dolphins sideline head coach Mike McDaniel. His guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And here we go on EA Sports. 2-2 Atwell now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Here's Swift on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ooh, almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does though bring up fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold. Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. And the Dolphins pick it up. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming. And boy, did it pay dividends.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Ajante Wester to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Josh Reynolds, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First down. Here's Swift. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brown? Gets a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They sneak it with Rodgers. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46.
Going to run again with Swift. Well, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. And they'll throw 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Steelers offense headed out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is a textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Extra DB out there for the Finns. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. Got it, man. This is Reynolds. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play fake. Darnold in big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it to push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. First down. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. One in behind center with Swift. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 3.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him an out to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Dolphins first down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Dolphins
Play action here with Rodgers. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
A fellow Witherspoon on the coverage.
And the shotgun again to Swift. And he dodged the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and goal Miami.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal. At the Steelers' 3-yard line.
Benson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now Rodgers on third and goal. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins pull out in front further, 13-zip. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's John Mechie on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cutter give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are about to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Dolphins got it. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 21-zip already. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A 6-yard pickup brings
First
up
down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to Genty. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
4 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
yards. That's another Steelers first down.
And off to Genty. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Waller with the catch. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. New set of downs from the 37. On 1st down, Genty. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
3rd and 5.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Genty from the gun. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Darnold. This is complete to Waller. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Lutz set to kick off.
On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
It leads to second.
They've got a man in motion. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
12 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Swift gets it, going left. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Oh, it puts him here under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And they could really use a good one here.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
This is Genty on second. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
First and 10 now from the 30. He calls his own number again. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Now Darnold gets this one to Waller. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
We're going to give here to Genty. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. First First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. This time it's a passing play. It's a screen play to Genty. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Darnold now to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. And again, it's Darnold. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers took the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Atwell now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. Complete, it's Atwell. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. 3rd and 1, now Rodgers. Here's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Going again here, it's Rodgers. He keeps it and takes off. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. This is Mechie with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Darnold on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside. But that's it. It's a gain of 2. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
They give left side to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Cowie now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Play action here with Rodgers. Oh, got him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Donald. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. They'll toss it. Genty. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for two negative plays.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Escapes a defender. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Miami offense sent it out there now. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
Here he is on third and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
It does pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
This makes it up to the 25. The Steelers and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And his rookie season has been among the best of all the guys we heard announced in this past NFL draft. You can see that late in this campaign, he is one of the top contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Mechie hauls it in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard
To
line.
the gun, here's Darnold. And that's caught, it's Reynolds. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 22 out of that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up second and 5.
This is Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Ball carrier.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now Darnold. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Donald with it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming left is Genty. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Darnold. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Cowie now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. First and 10 now from the 46. They're on the counter with Swift. No one's around him. He's got space. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big lead.
And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Running in after the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Set to kick off.
This is Mechie with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. And again, it's Darnold. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, here's Swift. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 6.
And they sneak it with Rodgers. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
Good for Dolphins. First down.
Rodgers from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And he's complete. McBride on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. He's got McBride complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. This is Mechie with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
This is complete to Waller. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Genty from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
7-yard gain. That's good for us Steelers.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Darnold.
42-yard line.
We go to Genty on the dump off. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Steelers.
Genty on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and that touchdown in the previous drive.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
He's across midfield.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Swift gets it on the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins about set to celebrate this win. 3rd and just 2 to go. Staying grounded with Swift. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive start to the pick to the left, complete. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Darnold looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Shoots away from one. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
17 yards.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Waller. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing here, Darnold. It's a screen play to Genty. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Genty. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. He connects downfield. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Steelers.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Smith-Schuster. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A 7-yard.
Here's Darnold to throw.
Brings up 2nd.
Waller with the catch. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And the Steelers 1st.
And again, it's Darnold. Brought in. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and
It's
goal.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Darnold. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped.
A loss of 7. Brings up 3rd.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Pittsburgh.